a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Fake on first down. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
The first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Now the handoff. Here he goes. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's Gibson. They stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downfield, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, it's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Wide open downfield. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. A change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Owens. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To throw, it's Reed. Grab behind the line, it's Owens. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, he's in the clear. Pass midfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Aggies offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Rivalry born in 1894, Kurt, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Hunt over the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And this one is caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Puts the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Manning. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throwing off play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he's brought down to the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream.
He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
To the air, it's Manning. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in. Quarterback, they lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Moss. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll try the right here. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Reed. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. And that catch is hauled in. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important 2nd down play coming up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He fires downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Comes up with the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And they will try out the field goal team here. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. Pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've secured victory here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's hit as he throws it. The ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert.